Okay, hello. Hey guys, how's the audio and everything? I'm going to be playing, so I'm going to be playing and explaining things. So I don't know if you have some questions or something. Of course, you can also write questions, but the idea is that I will be playing games and explaining things as I play. That's the idea. So let's see. Hey bro, I see you're around. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, well, I will be playing a little. So yeah, let me start, right? Let me start because we need to get started. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try Scandinavian. It's very good and very interesting, and especially I like it a lot. So let's try Scandinavian in rapid. Okay, d4, knight f6. Knight f3, c6. So I should be playing this at some point, so they are not playing that. This time I can do something like this. I give a check and then come back to other squares, or just come back to the 8 directly. So basically I'm going to give a check first, because probably c7 is very well for the queen. Well, here the normal move is bishop f5. I can also try bishop g4. But probably bishop f5 is fine. So bishop f5. And the idea is to develop quickly. Well, bishop d3 at this point, I mean, there's no real threat, but I guess I can just capture and develop quickly. Or maybe just play 6. Yeah, b6 is fine. If he takes, I just capture back with my queen. So that's the idea. So in Scandinavian, something we get is like we have a solid position. Like the structure is very solid. Of course, we don't have a very fast development compared to white. So they are actually faster with development. But the good thing is that he takes. Well, this queen takes, right? I mean, this is fine. The good thing is that our position is very solid. Our structure is also very solid. And also the queen is over there annoying, and we have the way to keep the queen safe. And at the same time, we are very annoying with the queen, right? Like, he must be very careful. Or they must be very careful with our queen because, things could happen. Well, rook e1, just castling, right? Nothing crazy here, all good. Development quickly, it's all good. Bishop g5, normal move is 97 here. Let me make sure that my queen is fine, my queen is not trapped, my queen is not in danger. So yeah, just 97 and we are fine. Probably h6 is coming. I just wanted to finish my development quickly, but h6 is coming for sure. Probably queen d2 is normal. Maybe planning some knight h4 or something, because that defends the bishop. So yeah, queen d2, I guess h6 is fine. So at this point, they should play bishop back or bishop e3, one of those two moves. So we see what happens. Okay, bishop h4, normal move is rook e8 here. I don't want to play rook d8 right now because I don't like the pin. So yeah, just rook e8 and let's see what happens. Guys, if you can help with likes and sharing and supporting the live, it's going to be great. So others know we are already streaming. I have not been streaming for some time, so it's going to be great. So rook d1 here, rook d8. Man, I don't like it, but well. So yeah, no, I don't want to play rook d8. I can play g5. That's too risky, right? I don't want to risk that much for no reason. I can say play, right? Okay, rook d8. The only thing I worry about is knight e5. So let me see, knight e5, captures, 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 queen takes rook. It's not my favorite line. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, so probably... Okay, wait. Rook d8, knight e5. Boom, now e5. That looks better. Takes. Yeah, this is playable. Okay. Yeah, rook d8 is fine. Yeah, okay, if they try knight e5, then I will play it. So I don't want to play it. I will only play g5 when it's absolutely necessary and it's absolutely, fine, right? Like, only if I really need. I don't want to play it for no reason. So yeah, if they play knight e5, I think we are ready. There will be a simplification probably. So that's another good reason to, to be able to play g5. Because if we simplify it, then there's no danger. And then g5 is absolutely correct. Or more correct, maybe. That's the idea. So let's see what they play, right? a3. Why a3? So they want to play before, maybe. c5 takes. This is playable, right? c5 is playable. Okay, c5. Now here. No, I don't think I should worry about that. Bishop here. c5 d5. c5. So what happens with c5 here? Or should I just play a6? And then if he plays this, then boom, hitting over here. Let me try a6. Because if he plays b4, I can play b5, and then I'm hitting here, which means I'm getting d5. So that's interesting. Yeah, I like this line. Okay, queen e3. Is there any bishop takes pawn? Oh, he takes with the knight, so there's nothing. What about knight g4? Yes, he just moves the queen. What about bishop f4? What about bishop f4? Bishop f4, he goes somewhere. This looks interesting, right? I mean, bishop f4 is fine. I mean, I don't know what is going to happen, but let me try it. I mean, I have like 5 minutes. I cannot think too much. So this is the moment where I need to play faster and better. So let's see, queen e2. Yeah, I feel very tempted to play g5. He will play bishop here. Is there a good moment to play c5 also? Let me try g5, right? I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I mean, it's fine. Okay, bishop g3. I can play c5. And I can also play with b5. Let me try b5 here. Yeah. So something I'm thinking is that once my king is more discovered, I don't want to open the center that much because my king is, discovered, is in danger. So if your king is in danger, you want to keep the center more or less closed. You don't want to open too much because that exposes your king even more. So that's why I decided to play with b5 instead of with c5. c5 opens the center, opens lines. So I don't know if I want to open that much right now. So that's why I decided to expand a little, counter-attacking. But for example, one of the good things is that I could get a square d5, depending on how they play. Okay, b3, knight b6 is very clear. So I mean, maybe the problem with knight b6 is that I lose control here, so they might try knight e5, right? So that's why I'm not so decided to play it. At the same time, I need to play something. So yeah, I'm just going to play. But the problem with 95 is that it's very annoying taking here. So nah, I don't like it. So how do I make progress? I just trade here. H takes, and then what? Okay, here. I cannot play c5. E5 is not working either. And g4 maybe? That's not making progress. How do I make progress here? Let me try this move. I mean, I'm not really planning anything special, just scaring him a little. I mean, just to play something and so he thinks I have a plan, which is absolutely wrong, but absolutely false. Yeah, e4. Yeah, e4. I can try that, but I don't see it clear. In general, the idea we follow with pawns is that if you have a clear plan, okay, you can move it. But if you're not sure, then don't move it, right? Like the pawn moves are very serious moves, right? Like once you move a pawn, you cannot come back, and you're creating weaknesses. So I could say I would recommend don't move pawns unless you're absolutely sure you need to play it, or you're absolutely sure about your plan. So yeah, knight takes, pawn takes, knight g4 is not. He has f3, I lose my knight. I can just trade and go back, maybe. Doesn't look better. Maybe rook c8 here. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Well, yeah, I have to play it, so, let's see. At this point, the position is very, very tricky, right? There are ideas with knight takes pawn to capture here, like g4 first, and if I go back, there are many things over there. So that's why I was a little worried about moving the rook. At the same time, he's taking my pawn, so I needed to defend it. I didn't want to take because that opens the file, and he's controlling the file. So why would you open a file that your opponent is going to control? So that's why I didn't take, at least not immediately. And from there, well, just defend the pawn. That's the only thing I could do. Yeah, g4. So I cannot go here because it plays g3, right? I'm losing the queen if I go there. So basically the only thing I can do is queen h7, I believe. But this is playable. I mean, I don't think I'm lost. Blue card. I'm from Cuba, original from Cuba. Okay, queen f3. What's the threat here? Well, the pawn again. It's very annoying with that. I will have to capture here, right? I don't want to. Oh, wait. Queen c2? What happens with queen c2? Takes. Boom. Takes. What happens with queen c2? I'm taking here. I think I will try queen c2, right? Yeah, I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? That is right. I started when I was like 7 years old. Yeah, many years ago. So yeah, if he takes here, boom, rook takes. I mean, this is super complicated, right? I don't even know who's better here. But I'm sure he doesn't know either. So, Yeah, the knight. What do you mean the knight is hanging? His knight is hanging, right? Is that what you mean? Like rook takes not. No, my knight is defended. I'm not sure what you mean. No. That's not true, right? My knight is defended here. Okay, so here I can capture. There's no discover, right? The discover. Oh, he can actually capture here. Yeah, he can actually capture here. That's not good. Well, at this point I have no choice. At this point I need to wait. I can play knight takes knight first. No, he plays pawn takes. I don't get anything with that. Yeah, I need to get into this. I have 1 minute. I need to play that. Doesn't look great, but what? Okay, so here he's taking my rook and he's taking my rook. So basically I'm going to lose a rook. The good thing is that I can just play this move. and sacrifice the exchange. And the position is playable. It's worse, but playable. Yeah, it's clearly worse, right? I mean, not worse. I have the exchange down, so yeah, takes. And from here, again, I'm worse, but there are little things over there that we can highlight. For example, this is an interesting square for my knight. Also, I have a passed pawn here. So, for example, if I get a knight here and a pawn here, I'm assuming, he's not taking, like I can put two knights, support in there. Something like that could be interesting. And probably if I can get there, queen d3. Queen d3, what does he play queen d3? He's losing his pawn. Why is he playing queen d3? Well, I don't know why he's playing that, but I don't understand anything here. b4. Oh, b4. Yeah, well, I cannot play it because I read it in the chat, but yeah, that was winning. That was winning, right? b4. I didn't see that. Yeah, I was spinning. Yeah. I was winning. Yeah, I was winning the game. I got distracted with the pawn and with the square and everything. Yeah, now he moves the queen. I was winning. Yeah, I missed it. Thanks for following, Mystic. So this is what I was saying. At some point, I could get the knight on the outpost and the passed pawn over here. And that's interesting, right? In Cuba, I was national champion when I was a kid. I won some tournaments over there, but I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay, so rook here. I just queen d6. As a coach, I was training national champions as well. That's also an interesting thing. I got to international master norms. I got to 2400. All those things happened in Cuba. So, I don't know. I mean, those are more or less some of the most important things over there. So, okay, queen here. Yeah, so this is the setup, right? I got the setup I wanted. The knight and the pawn, the rook is behind. That looks fine. And now with the queen, I'm going to be very annoying, attacking things. No, Freddy, no, my pleasure, right? My pleasure. So rook here, what happens here? Just take the pawn, what happens? Queen c7 is not working, what happens? So what is he doing here? If he moves the rook, I can play b3. So what is he doing? Rook d7. Rook d7. Maybe I can play knight f4. But again, look at the setup here, right? The knight on d5, the pawn on b4. That's really strong. I mean, imagine you're playing with white, How do you make progress? I mean, now he cannot make progress. Now I'm better, right? But even when I had only one pawn for the exchange, queen c5, knight f4, b3. Well, I need to play, right? So b3, I guess it's fine. So at this point, it's very tactical. And yeah, I'm playing fast, but it's very tactical. So it's very easy to miss things here. If he takes the pawn, I have a fork. So yeah, that's why, I'm I'm playing like worried because it's very easy to miss things over there. Yeah, he's going to get my pawn, I believe. So I don't know. 20 seconds. Boom, right here is coming. Oh no, I cannot play it. This and this. And now I'm threatening check. I'm threatening the rook. h5 maybe. Oh, he plays that. This is coming. He plays f3. If there's f3, I have I have a fork. I have a fork. I have a fork. So now it's about playing really, really fast. So let's see what happens. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So yeah, super complicated, right? I mean, many mistakes over there at the end, many blunders and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is decisive. When I got the rook was a very important moment. Hey Clinton, yeah, I was not streaming for some time, like 2 months or something. I was working on some projects, including the ebook I just published on Amazon about 100 lessons for complete beginners. Yeah, Jacob, very intense time pressure. You're right. So yeah, I was working on that project and other things. So yeah, that's the main reason. Yeah, it's especially for beginners. I'm not sure. I don't remember your rating, but especially for beginners, it's very well. It's like a guide. Very simple, right? Nothing too deep, but it takes work, right? It takes a lot of work. Okay, well, for someone 1100 is fine. It's fine. It's going to help you to understand some things, maybe, and to especially to organize your training. It's going to be fine. It's not like you're going to solve all your problems with that, but it's going to it's going to be interesting for someone like you. It's not a deep guide, right? It's like a journey, like a roadmap of the things someone who's just starting should go through. Hello, coins on YouTube. I just saw your message right now. Yeah, exactly. Last time I told you the Vienna with G3. That's the other project. That's the one from Chessable. Yeah, I remember I told you that. Yeah, that's a good opening, right? That's a good line for white. Okay, so here what happens? I have the bishop pair, which is of course very well. So with the bishop pair in open position, I can do some things. He has some more center, more control in the center maybe. So yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's not lost or anything. Hey, just lower. Good to see you. Long time. Um, Bishop G4 maybe. I don't know why I like this move. It would play probably something like this. But yeah, I will play it. I like it. I don't know. No tournaments. Blood cut. No tournament. By now, I'm not really like playing actively playing tournaments, right? I'm more like coaching, creating content, and that kind of things. You know, some projects. But I'm not playing, right? When you're playing professionally, you need time for that. So I'm not playing. I mean, right now, right? And maybe in 2 months I tell you I'm going to play, right? Right now, that's not what I'm doing. Okay, so bishop f3. I mean, I'm fine with the trade, right? I mean, this is what I always wanted, right? I mean, bishop versus knight. I'm fine with that. And also, this bishop is the bishop of the fianchetto. I mean, it cannot be so bad, right? It cannot be so bad. Boom. What about this plan? Can I play queen d5? I'm not going to worry about that right now, right? Wait. Queen d5. I was looking at this, but then he can come here. So yeah, maybe I should worry about that. What's the blunder? So yeah, I can play that. C6 is a move that I'm going to need at some point. But whenever I play c6, I'm going to weaken here. D6. So I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. But I'm sure I will need it at some point. Because d5 is a very easy square for him. Is the square he's going to use with the queen or with the knight or something. I know I will need c6. In fact, I'm just going to play it. Yeah, I'm just going to play it and we need it, right? They're still playing Italian. Italian's very well, right? I mean, it's just perfect. Any opening you like is fine, right? The openings are fine. The thing is how that opening fits your style, your personality, and you know how much you like it. Hey, compai, you're from Cuba. Okay, so rook d1. B5. Yeah, b5 is fine, right? I played Dominguez, but not chess. I played soccer. No, chess I don't think I have. I don't remember. Exactly, I'm from Cuba. I'm from Cuba. I live in US now, but I'm from Cuba. So what about this? Before is not working. A5 before is maybe working. A5. What if he plays before himself? Queen b6 is not here. F5, I'm not worried about that, right? I just want to play F5. Oh, Manu, you're from Cuba too. Great, good to see you here. Scully, you got the Vienna course. Okay, glad to see it's good. Glad to see you liked it. 1300 tips. Well, yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, glad you liked it. Good to see you here, compai. Well, King G2, I have 3 minutes. I need to, I'm talking too much. Either before? Yeah, before is fine. Okay, so do I miss Cuba? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I miss it. H4, like queen here, maybe. Let me try queen here, because at some point I want to advance. And tips for 1300. Well, play many games and solve many puzzles. That's like the most important thing. From there, well, we need to see what's wrong with what's improvable, right? Maybe your openings are not that well. D5 is good here. Yeah, D5 is good, because if at some point he attacks, I can play this and defend. So I'm looking at, wait, this? That's interesting, right? Very interesting move. Okay. Dime, Robert. ¿Qué hay, hermano? Me alegro de verte por acá. Okay, here. Oh. Interesting what he did here, right? He damaged my structure a lot with these trades. I think I have to capture with the queen, but do you see my structure? 3 isolated pawns. So, Manu, yeah, also, the other things are depending on your weaknesses, right? Like, maybe you can improve a little the openings, or maybe you are lost in endgame, so. But things that are always good are playing games and solving puzzles. That's always good. No matter what, it's good. Okay, so here, yeah, queen f4, rook e4, interesting. Wait. Bishop here, there's nothing, right? Bishop takes knight, there is nothing. Yeah, it's rook e4. Wait, rook takes, pawn takes, knight f5. He's forking. I have to play this. Well, what if I capture with my queen? Takes. Well, I guess I have to get into this, right? I mean, because if he plays knight f5, I just play rook e8, so... It's cool, in the games with white, I'm playing anything. I mean, I can play Vienna maybe, or, there's no commitment to play any specific opening. Actually, right now, I mean, in this stream, I didn't have a game with white yet. So, yeah, I can play anything, right? Like Vienna or anything you guys want. Okay, rook d6. That's a move I didn't really think of. So, I had the feeling that I don't like my position. I mean, not the feeling, like the certainty that I don't like it. But let's see what happens, right? But yeah, this is not good. He got so much initiative with those pieces, and also my pawns. I always have my things over here, right? Like, this is a great thing. My bishop on the great diagonal is always meaningful. But definitely it's not what I was trying to get into. Polish. Yeah, the bishop is good. It's very good. But, he got so much initiative, he got more initiative than I needed. So let's see what happens. But I don't think I will play Polish. I mean, I'm not familiar with that one. I mean, I know the one you mean, right? But I don't think I will play it, because I don't know it. E3 is working here. Well, no, I'm winning. Yeah. I think once he missed e3, he's in trouble. He shouldn't let me play. Yeah, he shouldn't let me play. No, it's not only about hanging the knight. He's lost. Since he lets me play e3, he's in trouble already. I mean, e3 is like, yeah, exactly. It's like winning, I guess. So, what Queen f2 is the wrong one, probably. Okay, so he's going to play this mid game. He's not threatening anything. I just capture some pawns. I mean, yeah, I should trade queens, right? I mean, I don't want to. I have only 1 minute. So yeah, I need to trade queens and keep it simple, capture pawns and win with this one. That's what I need to do now. Get this one. And you know, yeah. If, yeah. Here I just capture. Yeah, capture and defend and I'm cut off the king. And the question is, how do I make progress now? This. Um, this maybe? Because I don't have a way to keep advancing, right? That's the problem. So maybe bishop here. And let me try bishop here and see what happens. Yeah, I think I will get into the trace, right? Because yeah, that endgame is a very easy win. So yeah, we get into this. From there, I just make progress slowly. And I have 40 seconds. That should be more than enough, right? Let me check. And then I can just go like here maybe. He doesn't want me to advance. I just go here. And then I go, oh, we get with this. Yeah, go here. No, that loses the rook. Not good. Yeah. Yeah, so once he lets me play e3, he's in trouble, right? I mean, the problem is here with e3. Queen f2 is the mistake, probably. Yeah, queen f2 is wrong. I think he just needs to trade and play the angle or something. Okay. Well, we play another game. Okay, again with black. Well. Okay, so Scandinavian again? No, I think I already played that. I will play, double king's pawn. Okay, so here knight c6. Okay, pawn c That's a very interesting line. Usually we play d5 here. I mean, I play d5, there are many ways to play. And here, what do I play? I play pawn takes pawn, knight takes. What do I play here? Forgot the line. Forgot the line here. So, okay, so is bishop b5 the one they usually play? Wait. Queen a4, how's the line? Well, I don't remember the line. So, oh, bishop d7, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's bishop d7. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. I knew it was not pawn takes pawn, right? So by analysis I wanted to play pawn takes pawn, but I mean the analysis told me pawn takes pawn, but the memory told me that was not the move I used to play here. So yeah, in this line I lose a pawn, but I get compensation, like I get activity, so it's fine. I think they play here bishop c4 first, because now I'm threatening bishop here. I'm getting the pawn back. Well, I don't know if they have a check or something. For example, if they play d3, I can play bishop here. Yeah, bishop here. I think it's e4. Yeah, e4 and bishop d6. Again, I don't remember the line completely. I just have some idea. But basically what happens is that I lose a pawn, but I get compensation. A good compensation for that pawn. This is completely playable and completely interesting for black. Usually they play here queen e3 or something, and then just bishop d6. For example, if they castle now, I could try bishop takes h2. But probably they will play something different like d3, d4 or something. In which case I should castle, almost for sure. Exactly, just slower. That's the idea. Pawn down, but good development. Yeah, d4 is probably the best move. Here, I remember some b5 in this line. I'm not completely sure. b5, bishop b3. I don't remember why that's good. I think I'm just going to castle. So yeah, just castling here. And then h3, makes sense. Here, I remember knight h5. And knight h5 is interesting, right? Because also I'm advancing the pawn. So I don't know if it's good. But what if they play queen g5? Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. I do have the three tempi I need. So yeah, I'm good. It's compensated. It doesn't mean I'm winning. It means it's compensated. So it's very interesting, this idea of moving the knight to advance the pawn. But I can play queen g5. So maybe I can try h6, knight h5. I have the feeling that's a little slow. Yeah, that's a little slow. I don't like it. Because if I go here, he plays this. I have nothing. But if I go here, what do they play? Knight d2. Okay, let me try this. I mean, I'm not sure how to make progress. I think the way to make progress is by moving the knight. So yeah, I just play a6, avoiding this, and then I keep going by my plan, just knight and pawn. If he plays knight d2, it's going to be really annoying because then I cannot move my knight again. But at the same time, his knight on d2 is not that great. It's like blocking other pieces, so I would never be able to castle queenside, and he will have to castle kingside, which is clearly an option, right? But I have the feeling I always have compensation. Yeah, exactly. This is the kind of position where we want to be active, take the initiative, threaten things. That's why I was trying not to play this. But at the same time, what do you play, right? That's the problem. So, and I also have like 6 minutes already. So, and again, I saw the idea. I feel very tempted about this idea of knight h5. So yeah, let me look at knight d2. What do I play against this? Because now I cannot move the knight. He's taking here with knight. Yeah, knight d2 is correct. Interesting. Well, b5. Oh, maybe I can try a5. I mean, that's just a tricky move, right? It's just going to move a pawn or something. So probably I'm not getting anything with that. I mean, let me just play to get some seconds as I think about my next move. Uh, well, yeah, they will play one of these moves, right? Well, knight here maybe? Knight takes pawn. It's not working. But f5, knight takes bishop pawn takes. Yeah, then he castles, so yeah, that's not working. Rook e8, rook e8 is clearly a move, right? But then I lose some, I lose some of the power here. But I guess at this point, I need to play, right? I mean, at this point, what do you play, right? You need to support the pawn so you can move the knight. There's nothing. No, he cannot take it because if he takes e4, I just trade and pin. So that's why he cannot take it just lower. So, but now I'm planning to move the knight. That's why I'm defending now, because I'm moving the knight. Yeah. So that's the way I found to make progress, right? My plan to make progress is move the knight and move the pawn. But I don't know. I think he should castle. I think he has two ways to play. He can castle kingside, and play that position. Or that's the other way I was going to say. Maneuver with the pieces, develop quickly, and castle queenside. But this is the moment where the move a5 is very valuable, because now this is not that safe when he was forced to play the move a4. So knight f1, knight h5. Now g3, I'm not worried about that. F3, I'm not worried. F4, I'm not, okay, I'm not worried. G4, I'm not worried about F4. Yeah, I'm just going to play it. So here the idea is that, this is coming, maybe this is coming. Let's say bishop d2. Boom. Another good thing about this position is that his bishop is useless, right? As long as he has the extra pawn here, it's actually making the bishop horrible. So that's also great, right? That's also part of the compensation. Look at my two bishops. They are just great on the queen side, and they are great on the king side. They are just amazing, controlling the board. And look at his bishop. It's just like a big pawn floating over there. Okay, g3. Now he's preventing my things over f4. But I can continue with my favorite plan. The plan I have been trying for the last 10 minutes is to play f5. So finally I was able to play f5. Well, now what? Now I just come back and okay, everything is fine. Yeah. I mean, I have no choice, right? I just go back. I'm really worried about some kind of blockade here, right? So I don't want him to blockade the... Yeah, but I have no choice. I need to go back because he's also playing g4 and those things. Maybe I could have played... Oh, no, g6 is not working. He's taking here. Yeah, this is the right move, knight f6. But if he plays g4, I would play f4. So, yeah, this is what I was worried about. Maybe at some point he wants to, block everything. So, yeah, that's not crazy. But also I have my ideas, right? For example, I'm just going to move my king because at some point if I move the bishop, there will be a discovered. So my king is not fine where it is, or where it was. So I think moving the king is a very important move in a position like this one. The other move I'm planning is queen e7, reinforcing and activating my queen, connecting my rooks, and probably planning some b5 over here. This is something I need to try. At the same time, the plan with c6 is probably something I should try at some point. Even when he's going to get rid of the double pawns, I'm going to fight for the center. I'm going to make his bishop better also. But it's a way to open lines, right? I get the file over here, I get more center, and it's something I could analyze, c6. But basically, something over the queen side could be interesting. I think I'm going to trade at some point. Bishop takes, queen d6. This is very playable. Okay, this is the right moment for that. Okay, so bishop takes, pawn takes, queen d6. What does he play? He needs to play knight g2 to defend the pawn. But then I get d5. So yeah, I feel very confident about this, right? Just trading and queen d6. So if he plays knight g2, he loses d5. But if he doesn't play it, he loses a4. Yeah, he's going to lose something no matter what. Well, I don't know if that's the best decision, because I'm going to get a pawn anyway. And then after taking here, I'm taking here anyway. So probably that's not so great. And then knight on e3 was very interesting. So yeah, I'm not missing anything, right? Knight takes, and well, maybe bishop takes or something. So yeah, just knight takes, bishop takes, okay, queen takes. c4 is not working. Again, observe how he should not castle queenside. All that happened because of the move a5. It's a move that I just played like because I didn't want to, I didn't want to delay too much and I didn't know what to play. But actually the move is better than I thought at that point, because that disables this possibility. I mean, he can still do it, but it's clearly not safe for white queen. So I think that was an important move in the game, even when I did it, even when I was not aware of how good it was. Exactly. Now these ideas are coming very clearly, very strongly. This structure is a disaster here. Rook h3. What about e3 here? Let me look at that. Knight takes. Yeah, he's fine. Also pawn takes is fine because he defends. So yeah, I'm not going to play 3 right now. So what's my move here? Queen b3. c5. b5. b5 is good. Knight e3. Queen b3. Rook here. So yeah. Yeah, let me try this move, queen d6. Because one of the things is that I don't let the knight move, because that knight on e3 could be very well. So I don't want the knight to move. I think the knight here on g2 is useless, so I want to keep the knight there. That's one thing. Another thing is that if you're playing a mid game and you have only one bishop, you can keep your queen on the opposite color squares. That covers the squares your only bishop does not cover. So that's also a good reason to play it. And the third reason is that I don't know what to play, right? I mean, I need to play something. h5. Oh, it's coming over here. That's a good plan. Nice idea. Yeah, I think I'm getting into the moment where I need to do something really, really, really strong, right? Like, I cannot just stay here doing nothing anymore. Yeah, I think this is a good plan, right? I can just bring the Yeah, I can just bring the bishop here just to make sure I don't have a problem over there. He can try knight h4, I will try bishop here anyway. And if he takes the pawn, I will play queen d7. And there's like a skewer there. I don't know if he will fall for that, but I think he might fall for that, right? I mean, it's very easy to miss that. The good thing is that the king is in the middle. He cannot, bring more pieces. Queen e3. Yeah, he didn't fall for that. Okay. So at this point, I just need to play queen d7, right? Make sure my pawn is fine. Now I'm actually taking here. So probably he needs to go back or go back. One of those things. Knight g6. Yeah, I capture. Yeah, I capture, and then, from there we play, right? I'm taking the pawn. All good. Queen e8. I get the pawn with queen e8, right? What's the worst thing that can happen, right? Can I play rook g5? Like, shack. No, I don't think that's working. I just take the rook. Exactly, Chris. I'm from Cuba. Yeah. So, okay, d5 capture, right? Capture. So yeah, everything makes, simpler. Everything clearer. And now what? Here, b6. No, I don't like b6. Queen, rook. So you can play queen a7, probably play queen b6. So queen b7 is annoying. Okay, queen c5. Yeah, I think I get into the endgame and it's fine, right? Yeah. Oh, he takes the pawn. Okay, shack, and then what? Capture. I mean, capture. Yeah, I don't like that. So, yep. b6, e3. What do I play here? Yeah, I'm just going to group my pieces. And how to make progress? So ideally I want to put a rook here to advance, but I cannot do that now. Rook d7, rook e7 maybe. a5. That's not good, that opens. Okay, so now the plan is clear, right? I just want to advance. Yeah, rook e7 is fine, right? Because I just want to advance here. I can still play it because I can capture, pin, he defends. Well, I cannot play it. Let's see. Okay, now I can play it. Yeah, I can play it. This says, I'm not worried, I just trade. I'm good. I just... let me go back. Because, he has some checks. I just want to make sure he doesn't create problems with the checks. I think this is fine. I guess this is fine. Yeah, this is... Wait. This is winning? Wait. Yeah. That was a little crazy at the end. I almost ran out of time. I don't know what happened in the end, right? I mean, I was probably losing or probably winning. I don't know. So let's see. Queen here. Takes. My king is controlling his pawn. His king is also controlling my pawn. So, yeah, he can just come and defend, So probably queen g6 is wrong. Yeah, queen g6 is wrong. I mean, I don't need to play that. Just play king here, and that's just winning. Yeah, just king shades. But on the time pressure, it's not so easy. But yeah, just king h8 is winning. Okay, well, guys, remember, don't forget we have the new ebook for beginners. it's going to be, the link is on my profile. 100 lessons for complete beginners. So check it out. And I think it's on sale now. So I think it's going to be interesting. So, for beginners and players who are starting, it's going to be very well. My FIDE pick, 2404, I believe. But yeah, queen here is not fine. I think he gets a draw in that endgame. Okay. One norm away from I am, exactly, just lower. Yeah. Just one more norm and I'm there. Sounds easy, but it's not. But yeah. Yeah, I just need one more norm. That's all I need. Yeah, I do know some players from Chile. Salinas. And there's another FIDE master. I don't remember the name of the other. I think he's already international master. But Salinas is the only one I actually remember. Cristobal, yeah, No, I didn't play Cristobal. I know him, from tournaments, but I didn't play Cristobal. I played Salinas, and I played another FIDE master. No, I'm about to finish already. I need to finish the stream already, so I'm not going to play more. But I'm just chatting a little before I finish. Yeah, he was close to 24, so I think he could be in a national master already. It was like 7 years ago when we played, or 5 years ago, or 6. I don't remember, but they were together, like Salinas and this other player were together in that tournament. 2404 is the highest FIDE I got. Okay, well, guys, I don't know if you have any other question or anything else. I'm about to finish the stream. Thank you very much for being there and interacting. Yeah, of course, it's a little harder, Chris. When when you get there, it's harder. The more you improve, the harder it is to continue improving. But doesn't mean we can't, right? Of course, it takes work, but we can. Oh, you're only 16 years old. Oh, I see. Oh, no, yeah, of course. I mean, you have a lot of time, right, to keep improving. So yeah. So if there's any question or anything else before we finish, remember my ebook is on my profile. It's also on my Instagram. So well, I'm not sure why you are sure you can't be a grandmaster. I don't think that's a good feeling. I don't think that's a good way to think. It's like you're putting limits to yourself, which is not good. I mean, being a grandmaster is clearly very hard, but it's not like being a god, right? It's more like work hard and so it's clearly something really special, but with work. But I could tell you go step by step, right? Like go step by step, but don't say you can't be a grandmaster. Well, anything else? Okay, again, thank you very much, guys. It's been great. You have been interacting a lot, so we had a great time. I should be streaming probably next week or something, once per week. I should try. I'm not sure, but again, it's been great. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a great day, YouTube.